Obviously, you were training Mikaela, and because she already had it, and now you got it. How did that? How'd that all work out?
Well, my friend, when I left Marquette, I tested and I was good because I was talking to my neighbor BJ and them, and I said I'm good. I just got tested. I'm good. Then when I flew in, um, the Army coach Levitt, his gym, I said, can I use it? He said, yeah. Nobody go be in it. He said I had a person that had COVID-19, so in about 3 days I'm gonna clean the gym out. But he gave me his key. He said you can use it. So for about 3 or 4 days we've been training there. And after we trained there for about 3 or 4 days, I got sick and everything. We got tested. Me and the young lady Sarah, we both had it, but Michaela didn't have it. So I called the manager and told the manager, you got to get out here about 8 days before a fight. I said, I don't want to miss a payday. This would have been the third time they canceled her fight with this young lady. So he got her out here, and I said, she ready. She in shape. We went with the game plan and everything. So I called my two assistants and told them to work with the when she come in, just work the pass her, for she ready. And she was worried about it, and I said, I'll be in your head. I said, you use the space and the jab, everything will go good and everything. But every day she was calling me back. She was worried about me. She was worried that I might get really sick and everything. And I was sick for about 4 days. Then we would get out and walk while Sarah, the young lady I got from Gwen, she would run for 40 minutes, and I would walk for the 40 minutes. And I just came out of it after 4 or 5 days. But I was really sick. And every morning I woke up, I look and I seen the light, I was happy.
Well, sure,
But
of
I was scared. I
course.
didn't want to get on that ventilator. I'm 70 some years old. If something happened to me, you better think for yourself and listen to your corner and still win fights. So when it happened, I told her, I said, remember the game plan we did? If I get sick, something happened to me, what you got to do? And she said, yes. I said, then do it then. And she told me, she called me and told me I was on her mind and everything.
Well, she followed the game plan to perfection from what I was seeing
Perfect.
last night.
Yeah. Well, they interviewed me during a fight and before a fight, and I told them what the game plan was, and she stuck with it. So I was
What's next? I mean, she did that so well.
well. We go fight for a title probably in September. She'll come back up Marquette. I'll be training her, and then we'll come up here for the last 3 weeks, and we getting prepared for the world title fight. She's North American champ. She's ready now. Everybody see it, and it's funny how life is, because he was supposed to be the semi-runner, but the kid that was the main event, he had it. So they
Right.
bump up us to the main event, and people all over the world seen it. And I must have had 100 people call me. They say she looks so great. She looked better than most of the boys. They really was impressed with her.
Yeah, because she went out there and systematically took care of it.
Yeah, and this girl is good. She fought 3 world champions, and two of them they fought she won, and it was close. She never was in a bad fight. She was very aggressive, but she couldn't handle that jab in that space. Michaela boxed smart. Now fly back home. We go stay in the house. You're supposed to stay at least for 5 days. We go stay in the house for 5 days. My house. My neighbors already told me. BJ and Mickey told me that anything I need, let them know. They live right across the street,
Cool.
so we'll be good. So I'll be home in my house for about a week. Then I come on out and start walking. And I told her to take a month off, and then she'll come up Marquette, and I'll continue training her, getting her ready for another fight.
Glad to
She
hear
come a
from.
long ways, Mike. She come
Yeah.
a long ways.
All you could do is just you could see that by looking at her.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody was surprised the way I had it. They thought this was going to be a tough fight, and she made it one of her easiest fights.
Yeah, I think 190 times 2 and 99 to 91 is reasonably
Yeah.
pretty darn good.